Yeah, I'd love to. We're going to talk about some basics today. I'm going to talk about where. Well, first let's talk about our tuning. The tuning I happen to be in is an open D. It's just a D chord. It's one of several tunings that's used for this slide playing, and that's you take your E's down to D. Keep this in A. This is a D, and then you drop this down a half step to a F sharp, and then you take your B string down to an A, and then this is open D chord.
Okay.
And then you've got your great D chord.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's tons of repertoire in open D.
Yeah, right. I was just doing something with that myself, and so fun.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh yeah, I remember. It was Pearl Jam actually.
See?
So
not just blues.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
even flows in that tuning. I mean,
didn't
it's just
know that.
trippy.
Yeah, so this here is the slide. It's actually called the Tone Dome. This is my slide. I invented this and make them and sell them.
You have your own product.
I have my own product, my own slide. Yeah.
We'll talk about why it's
Well, basically
talk about
the main feature
why
about
you did
this
it.
is thanks. I put a dome on this thing. This is that's the main feature. You know, most slides are just cut off their cylinders or actual bottlenecks.
Mm-hmm.
And the fun thing about slides is it's an accessory. You'll end up using several before you find the one that works for you, or you may find one works better in certain situations. One for an electric guitar, one for acoustic guitar. I've heard that a lot, but none of them out there were perfect for me, so I knew what I wanted. I made this one up. The dome enables you to do several things. It enables you to get clear and clean notes up, anywhere on the fingerboard, which is difficult with just the cylinder because you're using an edge. With this, you have the dome. You can tilt it, get back, and get an angle, and it's literally like the pad of your finger. So it's really easily you can articulate the single note. So that's basically that. Why the reason for that. If you look at the original slide guys were the Hawaiians, and they were playing like this with a rounded tip. So that's kind of the hybrid deal there.
And then we'll show the back of your guitar since you said that.
Yeah, there you go, the Hawaiian. Yeah, man.
Cool. Why don't you demo something real quick just with the slide?
Yeah. Let's see here.
Okay, so talk about getting a tone with the slide.
Some basic stuff that sometimes people don't, you take for granted. Actually, you got this whole area here of where do you want to hit where do you want it. So what I like to do is use it. I put my finger up on top of the slide. That does a couple things. It brings your pinky in, giving you better control if it's way out here like this. I like to do that, and it also adds mass to the to your slide, and that gives you better tone and sustain. And I also designed this slide to be as massive as possible for its small size. And the other thing is that you can bend your pinky. I highly recommend getting a slide that enables you to bend the pinky. If it's a whole thing that's just on your finger, it's difficult. At best, it's hard to move around. You clank it. This is really much easier. It changed my whole life when I finally got a slide where I was able to bend my pinky. But you want to. I like to hit the string right about there, where where the finger would be. It's quite easy to get a nice clean tone on the thinnest string, but it's a little bit more challenging on all the other strings for obvious reasons. You've got whatever string you're skipping in your way. Tone dome comes into play there. You can just go right over it and get that nice clean tone like that. And another thing that's very basic but very important is, unlike guitar, when you finger a note right there, when you're playing slide, you actually have to be right on top of the fret to get the note. If you're slightly behind it, you're gonna be slightly flat. Slightly above it, you can be slightly sharp. But to get a good note, it's a nice thing to do this. It does a lot of things. It gives you that sweet sustain. So that's one little technique. Okay, you just literally drag that and go on forever, especially if you're playing an electric guitar.
Maybe talk about the fret, since people are going to do that tuning. Maybe just talk about a couple numbered frets that are good to, like, you know, slide up to.
Yeah.
Like, especially like if you you could hit an open bass note, or the open, you know, those top 3 low strings, and then practice a couple of slide spots, you know, to create
definitely.
a melody.
It's good to get your thumb going like this, alternating those 2 D strings, and then once you have something like that going, this 4th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret is nice. There's a million things you can do with that.
Just those.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you want to involve the B, you can go to the B string, go down to the you know, there's really no limit, but you
Cool.
can,
Yeah. Do the slide with that.
you can get real creative with that.
Sounds great. How do you do that harmonic thing? I'm just curious for myself.
You know, up on the 12th fret, you get there's a couple ways to do it.
You can just,
This is the easiest way to do it, is you just actually hit the harmonic and then come on up off the nut.
All right.
Kind of slide up there.
Okay.
That's the easy way to do it. The real way to do it is palm harmonics, and basically you put your palm 12 frets away from the note that you're striking. So this is much more challenging. You know, you can get it like that, but it's actually a purer harmonic, and it's sweeter. And there's great people out there that can play, you know, a whole song like that. It's tough.
Cool, man. Thanks a lot. So Ben, do you sell the Tone Dome at your site?
No, I do. Yep, on my website, benpowmusic.com. You can just on the top click onto my store, and I have tone domes for sale.
Oh, sick, man.
Yeah.
And then also, I know, like, just for someone that was asking around here, they were wondering if you had any slots open for lessons.
Yeah, I do lessons and finger picking, blues, slides, stuff like that.
And that's all through your site as well. You can contact.
Yeah, you can contact me via my email on the website. Absolutely, I got a couple slots, and yeah.
I'll be sure to have that link down there.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
All right. Thanks,
Cool,
Ben.
man. Thank you.